Data walks, an innovative way to share data with communities. An all too common method of conducting place-based research involves researchers publishing findings based on their own interpretation of the data. This only tells half of the story and can lead policymakers and program administrators to create programs and policies in isolation from the community members they're intended to serve. A lack of involvement from community members and key stakeholders means a lot can be missing from researchers' findings and from programs and policies aimed to helping communities thrive. Here at Urban, we've begun to use various forms of community-based research and participation to improve our data collection methods, analysis, and most importantly, to improve the quality of policy recommendations, program evaluations, and practices. We have 4 overarching goals to help us improve how research is done in and with communities. First, invoke a true partnership between the researchers and the research subjects. Second, use stakeholder feedback from the data to improve our analysis and methods for future data collection. Third, empower stakeholders with useful information about their community. And fourth, inspire collective action around areas of concern to inform better policy and practices. So we created a data walk. But what is a data walk? A data walk is a convening geared towards community stakeholders like residents, service providers, policymakers, and researchers to review community data and research findings in an accessible and meaningful way. The idea is to create a user-friendly experience where all stakeholders can share, analyze, and make use of data jointly. The goal is to empower stakeholders so that they are involved in key decisions regarding policy creation and program administration. Like we mentioned, we use the data walk to bring our research findings to community stakeholders, hear their feedback, and use it. Here is one example of how a data walk helped researchers at the Urban Institute improve data analysis, inform better services, and empower community residents. Data walk participants and one of our host sites had strong reactions to posters showing survey data about the number of adults who struggled to put and keep food on the table for themselves and their families. You see that poster here. We heard from data walk participants that the survey numbers looked too low. They felt that some families and children were too nervous to admit to having such struggles and underreported their actual level of need. Hearing this from other residents and peers, participants felt that they were able to reach out to the on-site service provider participating in the data walk about receiving SNAP or better access to a local food pantry. One service provider spoke to a community member about their struggles immediately following the data walk to determine how they could improve their support to families. The service provider was also able to use this feedback to adjust the content and delivery of the supportive services they offer. The data walk discussion also led to follow-on work by the Urban Institute to delve further into the issue of food insecurity, working side by side with community-based organizations and community members to develop approaches to address teen food insecurity in particular. You'll need more than just data for your data walk. Here's a list of some of the most important things you will need when planning your event. First, a comprehensive list of people to invite. Think about asking local community-based organizations and community leaders to help get the word out and help you find food, childcare, and a translator if multiple languages are spoken in your community so all participants can engage fully. Second, accurate data that is easy to read and understand in graphs, charts, and text, and an explanation of where that data comes from. And third, a good team to facilitate discussion at each of the data displays and discussions you may have after the data walk. Do you want to learn more about data walks and possibly organize a data walk of your own? Building a data walk can be an intricate process, and we want to be sure that you have the tools to execute your data walk successfully. Click the link on this slide for our new guidebook on how to build a data walk. If you have more questions or comments, you can contact Elsa Falkenberger, one of the team members who helped build the data walk.